The CDC says masks are no longer necessary in most cases when you're outside. The agency has eased the restrictions for those who've been fully vaccinated against COVID-19. So a lot of people are wondering, what's the difference between wearing your mask indoors versus outdoors? Our Jake Burns is live to explain. Jake?
Yeah, Candace, today I spoke with a medical expert that said up until this point, masks were really our best barrier against spreading COVID-19. But she says this moment kind of proves that the vaccines are just as effective, if not more so. A gorgeous day for a walk at Deep Run Park.
When the park here, when I'm walking, I carry it with me.
Doug Walter has a masking system for when he moves past others.
If I see people coming at me, talking, I cover my face. I said safe and sorry. So if I knew they were talking, I don't care if it was a breeze or not, I'd bring it up.
Updated guidance from the CDC says in this scenario outdoors, masking up is no longer necessary.
You know, I think it's the perfect time, right?
Dr. Laura Hungerford is a public health expert at Virginia Tech. She says now that vaccines are readily available and millions of Virginians protected against COVID, it's the perfect time to put new masking guidance into practice.
We've known about the aerosol part for quite a while and that people could be outside without masks. But I think to keep coming out in little tiny tweaks of here's today's change, here's next week's change, doesn't give people a lot of confidence.
In order to give people confidence in the science, Dr. Hungerford says you should think of viral spread indoors versus outside to being around someone smoking.
We're all used to people not being allowed to smoke indoors in places and they can smoke outdoors. And it's the same thing. It's the concentration of what they're breathing out that's in the environment where the rest of us are breathing in. It's the same way with breathing out viruses. When you're outdoors, it blows away on the wind, it dissipates. And so the people around you are not affected unless they're very close and you're breathing in their face.
Wearing a mask inside and in crowded spaces outdoors is still recommended. For so long, masks were a main barrier against spreading COVID, so Dr. Hungerford says this moment shows vaccines represent an easier and even better tool against the virus.
Both of them are effective, and when you put them together, it's great, but we have a choice to move from one to the other. So the promise of how do we end this pandemic is here.
Dr. Hungerford says that you should read the mask guidance for your own and read the particulars. We've put a link on our website at WTVR.com for your convenience. She also says anyone that might have any questions still about the vaccines should ask a medical professional or do their own research. Working for you in Carytown, Jake Burns, CBS 6 News.